What's going on, YouTube? This is your man Connell, the Tech Savvy Rider. Hey, I'm out here in the garage, sitting backwards on Black Flash, getting ready to. I've been doing some maintenance on both vehicles for the last month or so, and it seems like every time I perform maintenance, it's when I find something wrong with my vehicle. On this particular video, I'm gonna be working on the Slingshot. The last couple days I've been riding on the Gold Wing. Decided to go ahead and put up the Slingshot, but before I put anything up, I work on it, do the services on it, make sure it's good to go. For the Slingshot, this one caught me off guard because it is an electronic device. I had noticed every time I moved my Slingshot from one spot to the next, there was oil puddles on the concrete, and I didn't pay attention at first. Didn't really know what was going on with it. I just kept noticing oil spots every time I moved the vehicle. Come to find out, it was a part which is called, I got the part number here. It's called the oil pressure switch, and it's part number 4080-753, and it is for the 22 Polaris Slingshot. And this is what that little booger looked like. Okay, this part right here is what signals up back to your instrument panel and let you know that your oil pressure is low. Because mine went out and it started leaking oil, because oil will start coming from this particular product around the filters right here. Since I had no indication that I was running on low oil, or my oil was getting low, however you want to say that, my vehicle came close to me almost burning up my engine, because I had no indication what was going on until I got tired of looking at those oil spots and said, let me jump up under this joker and see what's going on with it. And come to find out, it was this little switch here. Like I said, it's the oil pressure switch, and it's part number 4080-753. Now, in order for me to install this product and try to hold a camera, it would be impossible for me to do that. So I invited my neighbor over, which is a certified mechanic. He will demonstrate how to remove and replace the oil filter switch, which is actually located right behind the oil filter itself. While he demonstrated, I will be filming it. So this is probably be the only time you'll see me doing the how-to video on how to install this product, because he'll take over from here. So y'all stay tuned. GoPro, stop recording.
Power on, Perry.
Hi YouTube, hey, this is my neighbor Art Vasquez. Did I say that right?
Vasconcelos.
Okay, he is the only person that ever put his hands on my Slingshot besides me. If y'all don't remember, he was the one that helped me put on the side saddlebags for the Slingshot. So there they are, and he's back again to help me get this oil filter switch.
Oil sensing unit.
Yeah, oil sensing unit.
Pressure.
Pressure unit. Well, I'll let him take over from here. Just tell him what you're gonna do, and then I'll get up on there with you.
All right,
So yeah,
he's got an oil leak, and it's coming from the oil sending unit, which is this part right here.
okay.
And there's a wire that clips to this that comes down just like so. Can you see? Yeah, okay, I see it myself. It clips on there like that. One wire pulled it out, and then it's got an O-ring down here that you're going to lubricate. It doesn't require any kind of Teflon tape or anything like that. It's supposed to be just going just like this. The part number.
I already gave him the port number.
Okay, so that's good. All right, what I did was to get the other one out, I've already disconnected it, and it requires I had to use a socket, and it required a 24. However, the repair part will go in with a 22, which is a lot easier. You got more room. But if we have to use a socket, I can do so also. But you gotta be careful with this element right here, is how it hooks up the electronic part to it. And this cone right here is what's leaking on his right now that we're going to replace. So I'm going to slide under here and get it loose, take it out.
I try to come in on the other side.
You want me to get my big light?
This got a light on it, so let me see if it's going to be flashing enough. Yeah, it should be good.
Oh, let's see, I had this one jammed up in there.
I'm going to come in on the other side.
Fingers. There's not a lot of room.
Okay.
That's where it is, right there. That's the oil send unit. If you can see the wetness around that insulated part, that's where it's leaking. It's not much, but just enough to create a leak. So that's what we're going to fix. And basically, it's loose right now. I've already done that, so I'll take it out with my fingers. Probably gonna have a little oil come out, maybe not. And what I think's wrong with it, I think maybe the O-ring may have gone bad. However, replacing it is not going to be the option here. It is very tight. I don't know why it's gotten tighter as I get out. There we go. Now you don't want to drop them. That's the only bad thing about them, because they do have plastic neck, although we're replacing it, but you get better when you go back in. There it is. Same, appears to be the same thread. And there's the little O-ring, and this is my 22 I'm putting it on with, and this is bigger. I couldn't believe it, but that's why they made it. The old one, or the new one, is a 22, or the nut is actually a 22. It'll fit it. So the wrench makes it easier. I've already lubricated it, as you can see. Now we'll go up in there, and this is the hard part. You're going to get between your finger, stick it in the hole. And this is all finger tight until you get it going. It doesn't require a lot of torque. Now we'll tighten her on down. So we're going to meet resistance. The clip was a booger to get off. I hope it's not a booger to get back on. And basically you'll slide it down, but I'm going to put a little bit of tightness on it. It don't need to be much. Let's see. This is the problem. Is with an open end wrench, you don't have a lot of options. And it's just an old wrench that I have. See, once you get to a certain angle, you got to figure out. And I think that's tight enough. Yeah, I know it's tight enough. You don't have to crank it down till there's no torque spec. In other words. And then you got to get that switch to go down on here like so, and then push. And there it is. You hear it click. And it's in. To take it off, you just have to push it straight up, and it'll unpop. Sometimes you may have to push it in a little bit because it's got like a spring-loaded brass connector. And that's it. Next thing you want to do is start your vehicle. You got to get the operating temperature, and then check for leaks. Wipe it off real good, then check for leaks. We're going to do that now. You got oil?
Yeah, I'm gonna change the oil out. So I'll come back and get you after I change out the oil and the oil filter, and then we'll test it and make sure everything's good to go.
All right. Have you taped the oil change before?
Yeah, I did the oil change before.
No, have you taped it?
Say what now?
Did you tape them? Did you record it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I did like 2 or 3 oil filter changes on it. Oil and oil filter change on it already.
Yeah, wipe this off really good because we want to make sure I'd spray it with some Windex.
All right.
That's it.
Hey YouTube, that's it. He showed you how to take it off, and he showed you how to put the new one on. But from this point on, I got to install pull off the old filter and change out the oil, put on the new filter, and put in some new oil, and then we'll come back and test it. But most likely, that's it for now. And hey, y'all know it was good when I make another video saying, hey, I'm on the road. So other than that, hey, I appreciate you, Art.
All right, you bet. That's fun.
Hey, YouTube, y'all have a good one. GoPro, stop recording.
Okay.